Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. For this part of my presentation, I will be answering the question, how has occupational safety and health regulation evolved over time in Malaysia, and how has this evolution impact small and medium enterprises or SME. I will present this answer using 4 sections, which is issue, law, application, and lastly conclusion. So the issue is, as Malaysia shifts from an agricultural-based economy to a more industrialized and service-oriented country, the nature of workplace has similarly become more varied and complex. The government realized that the older safety laws were insufficient to protect workers in contemporary industries. While that was happening in SME, accounting for more than 97% of all enterprise entities in Malaysia, were facing enormous challenge in maintaining workplace safety. Most of these SME were short of financial resource, technical expertise, and awareness of legal responsibilities. This brought an urgent requirement for revised law and increased safety enforcement at all levels. So I continue with the law. The first major law on workplace safety was the Factory and Machinery Act 1967. Among other things, this law focused on the safety of machinery, boilers, and pressure vessels in factory. It had a prescriptive approach, meaning that it called for strict adherence to the technical rules. However, the statute's coverage was limited. The law did not reach most other types of workplace, such as officer or building site. Recognizing this limitation, the Malaysian government promulgated the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. This act made a fundamental change by introducing self-regulation. This responsibility law with both employees and employees in maintaining a safe and healthy workplace. It also established the National Council for Occupational Safety and Health to coordinate national health policy. The Employee Social Security Act 1969, which was carried out through SOCSO, granted protection to workers through financial assistance, rehabilitation, and prospective programs. So I continue with the application. This law modernized the workplace safety system in Malaysia and put it on par with the internationally accepted standards, such as those set by the International Labour Organization. Large companies quickly adjust to the new system because they had the resource and personnel required by the system. However, SME faced greater difficulty. They frequently lack safety officer, awareness of risk assessment, and funds to invest in safety training and protective equipment. Although this regulation helped reduce workplace accident and improve awareness, many small businesses still struggle to the financial and administrative burden of compliance. This has resulted in the unlevel and safety and health standard across various industries, with a large firm doing better compared to the smaller firms.
Assalamualaikum. So my name is Muhammad Fazli Hakim bin Muhammad Fazrul. So now I want to continue about the conclusion of our discussion. So the evolution of Malaysia Occupational Safety and Health Law represent a major improvement in protecting employees across various industries, starting from the Factories and Machinery Act 1967 up to the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. The government has continuously strengthened regulation to ensure that workplaces are safer and more organized. So this legal reform we introduced to reduce workplace accident, improve safety awareness among employers and employees, and promote a healthier working culture. So in addition, the implementation of SOCSO welfare program has provided crucial support for employees, especially in case of injuries or occupational disease. This combination of legal enforcement and social protection plays an important role in maintaining worker welfare. However, despite this improvement, small and medium enterprise or SMEs often face difficulties in fully complying with the law. This happens because many SME lack financial resources, technical knowledge, or manpower to meet all safety requirements. Therefore, it is recommended that measure continues to simplify compliance procedure, offer financial incentive and expand training program that can help SME understand and implement safety standard effectively. By taking this continuous, the nation can achieve consistent safety standard across all industry. Ultimately, this will ensure that every worker, regardless of company size, can benefit from a safe, secure, and healthy working environment. So the question of this topic is, what are the main barriers identified by SME in Malaysia that hinder their ability to conform to occupational safety and health regulation? So in Malaysia, the Occupational Safety and Health Actually 1994 or OSH Act is actively applied in various industries to make sure that all employers and employees follow the required safety standard. So one of the main agencies responsible for enforcing this law is the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, also known as DOSH. For example, DOSH carries out regular workplace inspection to ensure that machinery equipment and work process meet safety requirement if an accident occurs. So DOSH will investigate the case and take legal action against employers who fail to comply with the law. This helps raise awareness and encourage companies to be more responsible in protecting their workers. So beside the enforcement, the OSH actually is also applied through training program and safety campaign organized by the government, employers, and safety organizers. This program help workers understand the importance of workplace safety and how to prevent accident from happening. So in real life application, we can see that companies that comply with the OSH experience fewer accidents, better employee morale, and higher productivity. So this proves that safety and health are not just legal obligation, but also bring positive benefit to both employers and workers. So in conclusion, the application of the OSH Act in Malaysia plays a vital role in building a safer working environment and promoting a strong culture of safety across all industries. So moving to the next slide, I will explain about the main law related to occupational safety and health in Malaysia. So for the first law is the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 or SHA 1994. This act promotes a self-regulatory system where both employers and employees share their responsibility to maintain workplace safety. So it emphasizes prevention, safety training, and continuous improvement to create a safer working environment. So the second law is the Factories and Machinery Act 1967, known as FMA 1967. So this law is focused on ensuring the safe use of machinery, boilers and pressure vessels through strict inspection and certification. It is mostly applied in industrial and manufacturing sector, where heavy machinery is commonly used. So for the third law is Employees Social Security Act 1969 or SOCSO. So this act provide financial protection, medical rehabilitation or preventive program for employees who are injured or disabled due to workplace accident. So this law it help also promote worker welfare and safety awareness. So when we combine these three laws, create a strong and comprehensive occupational safety and health framework in Malaysia. However, due to their complexity and cost, many small and medium enterprises still find it difficult to fully comply with all the legal requirements. So in short, this law serves as the foundation for workplace safety in Malaysia. This law help to protect both employers and employees while promoting a safe worker culture.
Now, let's move on to the application part, where we look at the main barriers that prevent small and medium enterprise or SMEs from achieving full compliance
with Occupational Safety and Health or OSH regulation in Malaysia. Okay, there are 5 main barriers that contribute to this issue. First, lack of knowledge and awareness. Many SME owners are either unaware of their legal obligation or underestimate the importance of maintaining workplace safety. In many cases, they do not have a dedicated safety officer and proper risk assessment are rarely conducted. This lack of awareness leads to unsafe practice and poor safety management. And second, financial and resource constraints. Safety measures such as purchasing protective equipment, installing safety system, or conducting regular training season are often seen as costly. Because of limited budgets, SMEs tend to focus more on short-term survival rather than long-term safety investments. This makes it difficult to sustain proper safety standards. Third, complexity of regulation and administrative burden. In Malaysia, multiple agencies such as DOSH, SOCSO, and NIOSH are involved in regulating safety and health. While these agencies play important roles, the overlapping requirements and heavy paperwork can be confusing and overwhelming for small employers. This complexity sometimes discourages SMEs from fully complying with the rules. Fourth, weak enforcement and monitoring. Due to limited inspection resources, SMEs are not frequently audited unless an incident or accident happen. This inconsistency results in reactive approach, meaning that action are taken only after a problem occurs, instead of focusing on proactive prevention and compliance. Lastly, organizational culture and attitudes. In many SMEs, safety is treated informally. Some employers may hesitate to report unsafe practice because they fear being blamed or facing retaliation from their employers. This weakens the overall safety culture and prevents continuous improvement. In conclusion, these 5 barriers, lack of awareness, financial limitation, regulatory complexity, weak enforcement, and poor organizational culture all interact and make it difficult for SMEs to fully meet OSH requirements. Addressing this issue requires stronger training, better government support, and a mindset shift among employers and employees towards prioritizing workplace safety.
Now, to conclude our presentation, although Malaysia already has strong occupational safety and health legislation in place, the main challenges faced by small and medium enterprise are not due to weak laws, but rather structural and resources limitation. Many SMEs struggle because they lack proper knowledge, financial capability, and simple compliance procedure. These barriers make it difficult for them to fully implement safety and health practice in the workplace. So, to overcome these issues, continuous training for employees and employers is essential. In addition, providing accessible financial support and simplifying safety guidelines can really help SMEs to comply more effectively. And then lastly, collaboration between government agencies such as SOCSO, DOSH, and NIOSH plays a crucial role by working together. These agencies can help SMEs build a stronger culture of safety and ensure better compliance across all industries. Thank you.
So, for the last question is what are some of the efforts to promote awareness and compliance with occupational safety and health regulation among SMEs. Hello everyone. For this section, I will be explaining the main issue related to occupational safety and health or OSH among SMEs in Malaysia. Even though Malaysia already have comprehensive OSH laws, many small and medium enterprises still face challenges when it comes to awareness and compliance. This is often due to a lack of knowledge, limited training opportunities, and financial constraints. Because of these gaps, workplace accidents become more likely and it becomes harder to build a strong safety culture within organization. Recognizing this, various government bodies and agencies have introduced initiatives to help SMEs improve awareness, accessibility, and compliance with safety standards. So, in summary, while the legal framework is strong, the main issue lies in the implementation and understanding of this safety practice among SMEs.
I will presenting about the law related to occupational safety and health in Malaysia. The main law governing workplace safety is the Key Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 or OSHA 1994. This forms the backbone of Malaysian safety framework by giving both employers and employees share responsibility to ensure a safe working environment. Supporting this act, we have several key institutions. First, the Department of Occupational Safety and Health or DOSH, which enforce OSH law through inspection and advisory service. Next, the Social Security Organisation or SOCSO, which provide combination and prevention programs and rehabilitation through initiatives like the Return to the Work program. Lastly, we National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health or NIOSH is focused on research awareness campaigns and affordable training for both employer and employee. Okay, together, the institution promotes safe working environment especially for small enterprises and may not have their own safety expert. Now, let's move on to the application parts. Okay. How these efforts are actually carried out to promote OSH awareness and compliance among small and medium enterprises or SMEs. First, through training and education programs, NIOSH and DOS conduct workshops, online module and mobile training to reach business across the country. Secondly, public awareness campaign. For example, SOCSO and DOSH organize nationwide campaign like Vision Zero to prevent accidents and promote shared safety responsibilities. Thirdly, there are incentive and recognition schemes such as the Most Aware, which recognize companies with excellent safety practice. For simplest guidelines and supports, DOSH has created user-friendly checklists and manuals specifically designed for SMEs. And finally, financial and advisory assistance. SOCSO offers grants and advisory programs to help small business improve their safety system without high cost. All these efforts aim to make safety compliance more practical, affordable, and accessible for every employee for company size. So, the conclude is Malaysia effort to exchange OSH awareness and compliance among SME clearly show how a strong commitment protecting workers and building a nationwide safety culture. Through the cooperation between SOCSO, DOSH and NIOS, we have seen a real progress in raising awareness and simplifying compliance process. However, to ensure long-term impact, continuous training, strict enforcement and targeted incentives are still necessary, especially for smaller business. For overall, this combined effort help create safe workplace, protect employees, and promote sustainable safety culture across all industry in Malaysia. So that's all for me. Thank you.